This is the last portion of your chapter, motion. And the two equations are left to derive it. One is the s equal to ut plus half a t square. Second equation, that is the position time equation of position time, because of it is finding the relation between the position s and time t. And another equation you have to derive it, v square minus c square equal to 2as. In this equation, by the help of Vt graph, we have to prove it by velocity time graph. And once again, I am reminding you that the velocity time graph, if the velocity is taken on the y-axis and time is taken on the x-axis, the graph so obtained is called a velocity time graph. In this graph, what is the motion, nature of the motion? The object is moving in uniform acceleration, constant acceleration. And you know, for constant acceleration motion, under the constant acceleration motion, the Vt graph becomes a straight line inclined to the time axis. It becomes a straight line making an angle with the time axis. So here the case is, let the object is moving with initial velocity u, starting at the starting point at any instant of time when t equal to 0, you consider that is the starting point. The velocity of the object is u, that is the initial velocity. U is the initial velocity. Initial velocity. And the object is moving under the constant acceleration motion. Means acceleration, whatever the object is having, is constant in nature. A equal to constant. It is always constant, or we tell it as the uniform. The constant acceleration is told as the uniform. So what happens here, if you look to the graph, when t equal to 0, because t on the x-axis and v, the velocity is taken on the y-axis, when t equal to 0, that means at the starting instant, whenever the body starts moving means anything, whatever you start, that t is taken 0. So when t equal to 0, at the same time the body has the velocity, that is the initial velocity, that was the u. So this velocity from O to U, that is called the u. And after that, after the starting velocity, it moves with constant acceleration. Other than when it moves in constant acceleration, the graph becomes a straight line. It becomes a straight line. This is the Vt graph. This is the Vt graph. And after t time, whenever it travels after t time, we are finding the velocity, and that velocity is called the final velocity. That velocity is called the final velocity. So what will be the final velocity? Whenever t is here, the final velocity is this one. It is reaching to the point B. So from this point, that is called the final velocity V. And if you draw a diagram, straight line here from A to C, so what happens? This is the U, OA is the U, and EC also will be U. So this is U. This is your U distance. And it becomes a triangle, ABC triangle. And this angle, that is the theta, made with the x-axis. And from the velocity time graph, one thing you remember, from velocity time graph, whenever you search for the acceleration, we have to take the slope of the graph. And whenever you find out the distance traveled by the object, we have to take the area under Vt graph. So here important term is area under Vt graph with time axis represents displacement travel by displacement, or distance, you can tell it as displacement travel by the object. displacement traveled by the object. So area under VT graph, this is the VT graph. What is the area under VT graph? So area under VT graph, we are finding this area, total this area. Whatever this area is the area under VT graph. This is the area under VT graph. This area, total area. So what will be the shape of the area? O, A, B and E. It is in form of a trapezium. It is in form of a trapezium. So this area, that darken area, is the distance traveled by the object after time t second. So let us calculate. So what is the distance traveled? So distance traveled equal to area of trapezium ABEO. ABEO. This is the trapezium. These two are the parallel lines, and AB is the graph, that is the VT graph, and OE is the axis, time axis. So what is the S? S is the area of rectangle ACEO. Area of rectangle ACEO. This is the rectangle plus area of triangle ABC. So area of rectangle ACEO plus area of triangle ABC. So what is the area of rectangle ACEO? So ACEO, area of triangle, is OA by AO multiplied with the OE. That is the length into breadth, because rectangle है. So AO multiplied with OE. This is the area of rectangle ACEO. Plus what is the area of triangle ABC? The area of triangle ABC equal to half into base into height. That is half into AC into BC. Half into AC into BC. And from here the graph, what AO, you know it, that is the U, and OE, you know it, that is the T, that is UT, U into T, UT, plus what is the half into SC? What is SC? SC is parallel to OE, so if it is T, this is also will be T. So AC equal to T, and what will be the BC? You know it here from BC, from B to E, that is V, and C to E, that is U. So what will be the BC? BC will be V minus U. So T into V minus U. We are getting T into V minus U. From the first equation, or you can tell it, you know, that is change in velocity, acceleration equal to, you know, acceleration equal to change in velocity by time t, or t equal to, or v minus u equal to, simply v minus u equal to at, v minus u equal to at. So in place of v minus u, you put it at. So this will be equal to s equal to ut plus half into t, and in place of v minus u, we have kept at. So this will equal to ut plus half at square. So ut plus half at square. So equation s equal to, you get it, s equal to ut plus half at square. This is the distance traveled by the object after time t second. And you remember, whenever you are applying this equation in numerical, you must have to search for the object which is moving with uniform acceleration. This is applicable only for the uniform acceleration. The acceleration must be constant. Uniform acceleration, constant acceleration, both are the same term. And the object is having initial velocity u and constant acceleration a. If the object starts with initial velocity 0, means to tell, if the object was at rest, and in that time we are calculating the motion, so at the starting point, whenever the object is at rest, so u will be taken 0. If the object was at rest, the u will be taken 0, and s will be equal to half at square, because u will be 0, s equal to half at square. In same manner, if the object is falling freely under gravity, in this case, if the object is falling freely under gravity, in that time we calculate the initial velocity is 0. So at this case, equation can be converted as s equal to initial velocity, this is 0, 0 plus half the acceleration will be gt square. So s equal to half gt square is the required equation whenever the body falls freely under gravity, under gravity. This is all about your s equal to ut plus half it square. You proved by help of the Vt time graph. In the next video, I will discuss you that v square minus e square equal to 2as. Thank you.